Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the best of the worst hero abilities. But first, big shout out, operation of the day, gonna go out to Dan the Great, aka Dan Farfan, guys. So big shout out to Dan, and let's just see exactly how Dan is gonna go in here. Looks like he's taking heavies and Zukas, an interesting strategy for blue water. I'm assuming he's unboosted, maybe he's fully boosted, I'm not 100% sure, but he does get most of the base cleared away, and then just has to keep those rocket launchers shocked, and is able to just... Oh my god, that was close. That was crazy. That was my first time watching it, you couldn't tell. But big shout out to Dan. Bit of a hashtag chicken fail, but yeah, so we're back today, back with a K on the ice account, and made a pretty big mistake. I left the base up that I used to take a screenshot for the thumbnail of my last ice video, and Chicken forgot to do this and put it back to number 9. So you see right there, that is our actual base, and then we have, look at this, look at all the times we got raided, guys. So bit of a mistake by the Chicken. We can go ahead and collect up some of our diamonds, because that's always exciting, but yeah, probably not going to, hopefully not going to do that again. I mean, we should be able to get the 20 BP back. It's just the fact that between that and not logging in for a few days, really set us back in the push, but that's okay. So what we're talking about today, the best of the worst abilities. So this is going to be about, Cluster Grenade, this is going to be about Iron Will, this is going to be about Critter Swarm, Crystal Critters, all those types of abilities, guys. So I would say, let's just go through each of them and talk about them a little bit. So Cluster Grenade with Sergeant Brick, I feel like this one has the most outright potential to be a decent ability. Unfortunately, right now, the way it works and the fact that it doesn't really clear mines very well kind of makes it almost useless, and it's pretty slow to come out too. I feel like there's a lot of minor tweaks that it could get that would actually make it a really viable strategy. Right now I like using it with Rifle Crowd Zukometic, and it's not the best, but it can be good in certain situations when you have to move all your troops around and you can just get like a nice spray of damage on defenses, and that's going to allow you to move around a little bit easier. So we'll take a look at what all do we have here. We had a bullet taunt upgrade going there. This is on the second account, of course. Iron Will, again, it's going to be okay for your spread out units, your spread out heavy Zuka, your spread out Rifle Crowd Zukometic. Iron Will is kind of okay with everything aside from smoky units. It's going to be okay with tanks, it's going to be okay with Scorchers. It's not going to be as good as Ice Shield with Warriors and things like that. It's decent. It's not an outright bad ability. It's not like Crystal Critters where it's legitimately just bad. Which I guess we will talk about. Actually, let's go with Critter Swarm next. So, Critter Swarm, it's kind of, I would rate it on the same level as a Cluster Grenade or Iron Will. I think they're all kind of right there. They do have something, but it's just not. It's either not balanced perfectly or just doesn't make a lot of sense to use compared to other troops that we use. Oh my god, are we gonna be able to get through this? Come on, Zeus, come on. Someone shoot it. Whew. All right, we're gonna run into that one. Pretend nobody saw that. Yeah, we're talking about Iron Will. Yeah, it's or not Iron Will. We were talking about what the hell were we talking about? I forget, guys. Let's go back and check on the ability screen so we don't get too hashtag lost in the chicken's thoughts. So yeah, Iron Will, Cluster Grenade, they're okay. They're not great. Crystal Critters, probably, I would say probably the worst ability of all the heroes. It just has such low value for the return on the GBE. It's just really not that good. You're going to be better off just using Kavan and any of his other abilities, and just using his passive heal ability as the main source of extra healing. The Crystal Critters really aren't going to give you that much value. Second Wind, I hesitate to even rank this as one of the worst abilities in terms of best of the worst. The second one could be right up there. Like, it's fantastic with T-Meds. It's fantastic with Gren Meds. It's just really solid overall. A lot of people were actually saying in my video yesterday that they did enjoy the explosive charges. Now, I haven't found any use for this personally, other than I like the graphic that it makes when you use them. It just kind of looks cool, but, like, artillery is going to be a better use of GB than explosive charges, and the universal remote is probably going to, if you're going to go with that respect, the universal remote is probably going to get you a little bit more better value than the explosive remote will. So, next up we got Private Bullet. And obviously his best ability is Taunt. Then we have the Energy Drink and the Shock Knuckle. So the Energy Drink, it, like, a lot of people say that it's good with like spread out troops, your spread out Heavy Zuka, your spread out Rifle Crowd, Zuka Medic. I haven't found it personally to have any sort of real use within those styles of troops. Shock Knuckles is okay when you can get it to work with certain Heavy Zuka bases, but other than that, I think it's pretty... it's pretty much there's no big reason to go against just using Taunt. Like, for everything that you're gonna use with Bullet is kind of like better with Taunt. Like the Smoky Zukas, tank strategies. Like, we saw this a lot on the Mega Crab. There's a lot of Scorcher tank with Taunt. Some people were having more success using. Let's take this mortar out of here. Some people were having more success using some of his other abilities. I didn't find that personally. I still, like, Taunt, I feel like, is probably the strongest ability overall, which we kind of touched on yesterday, so we won't talk too much about that. So let's go like this. Let's get a health kit down on the Zukas. We got everything taunted. Let's get everything taunted again. 2, 3, and boom. Horcroft goes down. Back. So hopefully we don't make that mistake of leaving the Hammerman base, the thumbnail base, I guess is what we should call it, up for like, well, what's today? Today's Wednesday, so up for about 3 days since Hammerman was here. So hopefully we don't do that again, guys. But yeah, that's all right. Let's get the heavies loaded up first to take some of this rocket launcher damage. And then we can just go like this, and we can kind of just suck up all the troops in here. I did that a little bit slow. I should have kept the delay of the rocket if I was going to do that, but either way, guys, here we are. So, we're clocking and rolling, we're laughing and trolling, and we're on our way to Mastrangelo, a level 63. Should be, this is like the easiest base I've seen in a very long time. I mean, I don't know what his plan was with this layout, but we got through it. We sliced through it pretty easily with, like, what do we have, 74 GB. So big shout out to Commenter of the Day. That's going to go out to Leo Coach. And Leo was saying that we should do December kind of self-promotion, not self-promotion, but December promotion month for Boom Beach, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Because Boom Beach doesn't get, like, the... We used to see it in, like, Super Bowl ads and, like, TV commercials and stuff, right? It doesn't really get the love that it, I don't know if love's the right word. It doesn't really get, like, the attention that it used to. And I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, sure, it means new people aren't going to come to the game, but I've said this before, I kind of like the community that's left here. Oh, this is going to be gross. This is going to be gross. Oh, come on. Wow. Most of the Zukas actually survived that. Some of them are going to run into the hot pot, but that's okay. Any Zukas that run into the hot pot are probably too stupid to remain around for the rest of the attack anyways. So, we got a health pack going up here. Just get everyone kind of locked and loaded. I cleared that a little bit too early. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Then we'll go like this and like this. Bang, bang. We've got the taunt going off still. 1. Mortar's going to do some work too. Oh, no, we're not going to get this. We're not going to get this. Okay, alright. So, Ronnie, we're going to take another go. We're going to take another hashtag chicken go with Ronnie here, guys. But, yeah. I guess tell your friends. Get someone to download Boom Beach. If you haven't already, just for the month of December. It is like the Christmas spirit and the month of giving. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it's a good thing to do, guys. It's a good thing to do. I mean, if you're into this video at this point, you're probably pretty into Boom Beach, so it shouldn't be too hard to get 1 or 2 people to sign up. Maybe we could get a prize, like something going for that. Like if you get X amount of people to sign up, then you get like a $25 iTunes gift card, but then you'd have to like somehow verify that new people are actually downloading and playing the game. I don't know. The chicken's just talking out of his ears, guys. So yeah, we'll get Bully loaded up like this, and we're going to lock him onto the core in a second, and we should be able to take this guy down pretty easily. Whenever we say that, things do tend to go wrong, but 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, boom. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap up the video today, guys. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what your favorite best of the worst hero abilities is. If you do have a preference, have you upgraded any of them? Very interested to hear like the different strategies you guys are using down below in the comments, guys. That's going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like, if interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out.